factor n squared minus 12n plus 36. Okay, so when we look at this trinomial, we ask ourselves, is it a perfect square trinomial? We look at the first term, the keys are the first and third terms. Is that a perfect square? Yes. Is this a perfect square? Yes. And is the last term positive? So therefore, this is a perfect square trinomial. And it can be factored using our method. So all we do, first of all, is figure out the signs. Because the last term is positive, we know they have to be same signs. The middle term tells us they both have to be negative. Okay? If the middle term was positive, then they both be positive. Okay? Since the middle term is negative, they're both going to be negative. And whenever we factor a perfect square trinomial, they're always going to be same signs. Difference of two squares will be opposite signs. Take the square root of n squared, you get n. So n goes here and n goes here, because obviously n times n is n squared. Take the square root of the last term. The square root of 36 is 6. So therefore we put 6 here, 6 here. So our answer is n minus 6 times n minus 6, or n minus 6 squared. To check it, let's use our table method again to make sure that we're right. So we have n and negative 6, n and negative 6. N times n is n squared. N times a negative 6 is negative 6n. Negative 6 times n is negative 6n. And negative 6 times negative 6 is positive 36. What we're going to do now is we're going to add our like terms. We're going to bring down our first term. We're going to add our two middle terms. In this case, it will be negative 12n plus 36. And we've got, if you notice, we have what we started with. So n minus 6 times n minus 6 is this factored, or it's factored as n minus 6 squared. Okay?